My name is Tarn Richardson and I am the author of The Fallen, which is the second part of the Darkest Hand trilogy. The Fallen is set in 1915, so a year after the start of the war, and it's set on the Italian Austro-Hungarian front. This is a front which isn't particularly well known in terms of the amount of information which has been written about it, but it was an absolutely terrible and tragic theatre within World War I. As the plot within The Fallen unfolds, it becomes clear that there are dark forces which are growing both within the Vatican and within the Inquisition. And these forces are centred around the Carso area. The Carso was a terrible place to fight a battle, primarily because of the steep sides. Soldiers were battling at 40-degree angles in order to be able to get to the enemy shooting down on them, but also it was made of limestone, and of course limestone is very brittle and it's very hard, so when shells land on limestone they break apart and the rock and also the metal shrapnel can travel anything up to 1 kilometre away. So soldiers who were way behind the lines were at risk of being hurt or killed. The Fallen is much more a thriller, and it focuses on the same main characters that readers knew within The Damned. So Poldek Tacit, the main protagonist, is very much centre stage, plus other characters who perhaps the reader or readers of The Damned might not have been expecting to make a reintroduction. Within The Damned, I presented the idea of werewolves within the trenches terrorising the soldiers on the Western Front at the start of the war. And werewolves still do play a major part within The Fallen, but I'm starting to introduce darker and even more sinister forces now. Things which are directly connected with devilish happenings within the very heart of the Vatican and within the Inquisition. One of the other elements within The Fallen is that more and more clues are being woven into the story and revealed within the novel about who exactly the main antagonist is. There are lots of characters who have got ulterior motives, who are looking for their own personal gain, be it for good or for bad. And The Fallen certainly builds upon just who exactly is the main villain and what exactly they are after. But I'm very, very proud of it. I think it's a fantastic thriller. It is very, very fast-paced. It's very frenetic. There's some fantastic scenes within it. And I think it moves the story on in a direction which I think will both delight, depress and excite the reader. The Fallen, published by Duckworth Overlook, is available now, online and from all good bookshops.